It's your girl Kim Sue coming in with a quick story time for you guys today about pretty girls. I speak with my elders every month. I have three seniors that I communicate with every month. Check in, see how they doing. They call me, which I really love because there was this thing about seniors are very needy for attention. So, they always call to bother you, but they actually call to speak with me and check in. And we get, an opportunity to testify about how great life is, together. So she was telling me this story about when she used to work. She said there were these pretty girls on her job that would get a lot of attention, not only from the co-workers on the job, but also the bosses. They got all sorts of perks and favoritisms, and if co-workers saw them at the bus stop, they would pick them up and bring them into work. So these pretty girls had all of these privileges, and she said they were pretty outside, but they weren't pretty inside. And so I continued to listen to, what was occurring for her on her job by way of the different ways they were treating the pretty girls on the job. So my spirit said to ask her, what is her definition of a pretty girl? And she said to me, her definition of a pretty girl is someone with lighter skin, not lighter than a brown paper bag, and someone with long hair, long straight hair. More than likely it's her natural hair, no wig, no weave. Very pretty eyes, light brown eyes, or, just very pretty eyes, and a small waist and big hips, and, just naturally appealing, very pretty. And I said to her, thank you so much for describing me. I appreciate that. I had no idea you thought I was pretty. So, we both had a really great laugh at it. And I said, I would like to share with you a story about my life as well. I said, growing up in Trinidad, when I was like 6 or 7, maybe 7 or 8, I loved to play outside and hang out with my cousins. And because of my skin color, when I got, bumped or rolled down the hill or stumped my toe, I would be blue, black, and scraped up, and everybody would know because my skin reflected that, that I was outside playing. And so, you had to stay inside a lot because you're tearing your skin up. And that's one thing about light-skinned kids. They can't really tear their skin up because it shows the marks and the bruises so much. And I was explaining to her how much I absolutely loved my cousin's skin. I loved their skin because they were chocolatey brown and extremely gorgeous, like porcelain skin. So beautiful, my cousins. And my favorite uncle, he also had like this just seamless skin. And I remember saying to myself that I wish I had skin like them. And she said, what? I had never heard that before. I said, I understand. I said, and it got so bad that I started to, wonder, why is it my skin always shows all the marks and all of the flaws? And I said to her, one of the things about being light-skinned and getting all those perks on the job is not because you're respected or because they're trying to love you and they're trying to take care of you. They're picking you up and giving you all of these perks, hoping that you're loose, hoping that, you're not smart, hoping that you're going to dumb down yourself just because of the color of your skin. And she was saying to me, she had no idea that's how it was for the pretty girls. And so I continued to share with her that, when I first met you, I said to my mom that you must have been such a pretty, fierce chick when you were younger, because look how you've preserved. And, she started laughing. And she was like, Kimsey, you brought me very present to something that I never thought of, that I never spoke to any of the pretty girls. So I didn't know how it was for them. I said, and just like a lot of the pretty girls definitely never spoke to you either. So they never knew how it was for you. A lot of people just really go off of hearsay, what they heard about a label or what they heard about light-skinned people or what they heard about dark-skinned people, and they carry it with themselves. I see it even in my own family with the light skin and the dark skin. In the Caribbean, it's rampant with that. It's not only here in the U.S. or only in Europe. In the Caribbean, light skin and dark skin is like a crazy thing. My own grandfather was like such a light skin fan. You know what I'm saying? And so the moral of this story is, you don't know what's going on in that temple over there. You don't know what's impacting them. And you have no clue what they're going through over there unless you stop and you have a conversation and you genuinely are interested in how the world is playing out for them. We both learned from each other that what we thought about light skin and dark skin wasn't real. She never had a conversation and I never had a conversation, until we were much older. That day we both were able to bring each other to spiritual freedom. And that's why it's important to have people that love you so much that they will share with you, not just share with you to burden you, but share with you stories in their lives that can transform moments in yours. So I just wanted to share that with you guys because I have this phenomenal access to tremendous people created by God. And as I grow, my goal is to really come in and to share with you guys the transcendence of us and the transformation of my life. So thank you for listening. I'll see you guys soon. Love you. Ciao. Mwah.